It's another Saturday morning. You know what that means. It's time for the Cummins Real Estate Show with Michele Cummins and myself, Curtis Pope. Good morning, Michele.
Good morning, Curtis. I think we need a gong.
A gong?
Yeah, every time you say that, right afterwards, I can hit the gong.
That was going to be like the Gong Show when we were kids. And every time I do something stupid, you're going to hit the gong and kick me out.
Actually, that's what we should do.
I didn't think you'd be old enough to remember the Gong Show.
Oh, totally. Oh, you're right. I'm not old enough.
That's right.
But
No,
somehow I remember it.
Yeah, you remember hearing about it from older family members.
You know, my mom and dad played, what was the game when you dress up? You all dress up. And then it's like the best, and then they have you up. It's like a Wheel of Fortune, or not Wheel of Fortune, like Price is Right kind of thing.
Oh, why am I? Let's make a deal.
Let's make a deal. My parents were on there, and my dad was the Jolly Green Giant. Actually, they were both Jolly Green Giants, but I mean, my dad was the Jolly Green. Anyways, it was so cute. I remember the photos.
They I don't know if it's still on. They brought that one back a few years ago. Wayne Brady was hosting it.
That's right.
Yeah.
I do remember that. I never got to watch it though.
Yeah, no, I watched it a few times. It had the same vibe to it.
I would love to go back and see the past ones. What's that channel? The retro channel.
There's a game show TV channel where they play some old.
No way.
Yeah, there's a channel for everything now.
I should start watching TV again, maybe. I don't know.
You know, there's more to life than just Yellowstone. I know. I don't watch it much else either, so I hear you.
Exactly. Okay. Yesterday was the Home Expo show in Vancouver from Aria, and it was very eye-widening, and there was a lot of knowledge and wisdom. That famous Michael Jackson's realtor was there as a speaker, and it's always great. They do it annually, and it's the Asian Real Estate Association of America who puts it on, and it was fantastic. Anyways, had a good time, and now I'm back here with you, Curtis, this morning, having my London fog with oat milk.
So what a letdown. Yesterday you had Michael Jackson's realtor. Today you have me.
It's not so much a letdown. Come on.
The stories he must be able to tell. Well, I guess he probably maybe even can't tell a lot of the stories when you're.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, we know that Michael Jackson liked to spend money, so.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it would be fun to tour. I love touring places. When I was down in Palm Springs, I toured Elvis Presley's house down there. And I remember them. Because my dad worked with Elvis Presley, and so I told him, I said, my dad, he should like go on tour, come and like do a whole thing, like stories and everything. My dad is so good. Like if you get him to tell stories, he was so good at it. So, but I never did get him to do that, and they said yes, and I was trying to arrange it. You know, those things, don't regret, just do. Just make action, everyone.
Yeah,
Take action.
Absolutely. No, I mean, the Neverland Ranch, I know it's been a long time since he lived in Orange County, but whereabouts was that around L.A.? Where was he right in Hollywood, or was he? No, he's a little outside Hollywood, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
I forget the name of the area, but yeah. Well.
Somewhere around there.
Yes. So housing affordability, I wanted to talk to you about.
Housing affordability. I feel like that train has chipped off.
Well, it's like a topic that never ends.
Well, remember we were going to lose 40% of the values of our homes in a year, and that didn't happen.
It's true. And, it's been a few months that we've had a really good market. Summer's coming, though. Actually, it's June, our first show of June of 2023. And, it kind of calms down a little bit in the summertime, so we'll see what happens. But, a lot of people don't know the ability they have and the grants that you can apply for and the different, first-time home buyers. They're first-time home buyers. They don't know anything about buying. So I want to give some wisdom to first-time home buyers to help them with the affordability to get into our market in the Lower Mainland and specifically the Fraser Valley. So housing affordability, it's been a massive problem for a long time in our country and in our area, but help is coming in the form of new savings account. So the federal government has recently announced a plan to assist first-time homebuyers afford to purchase a home, and it's called the First Home Savings Account. For aspiring homeowners, the savings plan might be the best path to eventually owning a home. And as a realtor or investor, this new savings plan could be a valuable marketing and a valuable topic to your clients. So I know we have a lot of realtors that listen to our show, and as soon as Magnolia is open, we're going to be able to have and bring on other realtors to bring their point of views and tips and all of that for everyone as well. But I do get a lot of response from realtors listening to the show, and so want to make sure that all of you know that this is something you should put on your website. You should put in your buyer's package. And buyers out there, there's a lot. And the second segment, I'm going to go through all the different types of different plans that you can use to make affordability yours and to help with your down payment and your purchase. So deep dive in the first home savings account. I have the report from Real Estate Magazine, which is a fantastic magazine. If you don't subscribe to it, and Canadian Real Estate Wealth, another fantastic. I know I've mentioned them before on the show. So let's get right into it. So in the face of the housing affordability crisis in Canada, the federal government launched the First Home Savings Account, or FHSA, you might see it out there, as it was delivered on March 28th of 2023 in the federal budget, a Made in Canada plan. With it comes the promise of allowing prospective first-time home buyers to get tangible benefits from this new savings account featuring the best attributes of both registered retirement savings plan, the RRSPs, and tax-free savings accounts, which is the TFSAs. As of the 1st of April 2023, everyone had the opportunity to open a first home savings account through their local financial institutions. So why should you consider opening an FHSA? Well, 3 points. To take advantage of the tax benefits from FHSA, contributions can reduce your taxable income, and we all need that, as well as capital gains and capital losses earned in an FHSA are not included in your annual income or deductible for tax purposes. The means, income, and capital gains can continue to grow and compound in the FHSA on a tax-free basis. And it's the investment, the idea of compound is amazing. Okay, and 2, to grow your savings but tax-free, any investment income in your FHSA is non-taxable while it remains in your account. 3, save for your first home tax-free. Pay no taxes on your withdrawals when you use your FHSA towards the purchase of a qualifying home. So the contribution, the amounts that you can put in, the rules around the first home savings account will permit contributions of up to $8,000 per year. This amount is capped off with a lifetime maximum of $40,000. This means that if an individual contributed the maximum $8,000 per year, each year within 5 years, they would meet that $40,000 lifetime maximum. So like the RSPs, but not TFSAs, FHSA contributions are tax deductible. Like tax-free savings accounts, first home savings account withdrawals are not taxable when used for an eligible purchase. In contrast, RSP home buyers plan, HBP, withdrawals up to $35,000 are tax deferred, but will taxable if not repaid over the ensuing 15 years. FHSA withdrawals do not have to be repaid. There's also more good news for first home buyers that have saved their loonies. Prospective homeowners will be able to access both the home buyer's plan, which is the HBP, and the new tax-free first home savings account when purchasing a home. So there's a lot of good information on this, and I would very much encourage you to check out my blog because it's on my blog and get more information that way. There's a lot of acronyms going around, and there's a lot of different savings plans. And so definitely talk to your mortgage provider, your trusted mortgage provider, to help you knowing exactly all the things you can do. And start working with the mortgage provider years before you're ready to make a purchase. You know what, Curtis? I was at a baby shower. Okay. And it was my niece, and she's a true listener of the show. She's won some things from the show and everything. Anyways, Sierra. Collins, I love you. And she's having a baby, her first baby. And this baby shower was just beautiful. I'm like, the organization of this, and they live on a beautiful acreage in Mission. It's so gorgeous. And it says advice for the, the new parents to be, the new mom to be. And so I had a couple advices. And you know what? I don't have any kids. So, here's
sort of do. You have Richard.
And BB.
And BB.
On Mother's Day.
Which one's more work?
I had my BB. Exactly. Oh, my gosh. Let's not get into that. But you know what? I gave her some good advice from, not having children myself. But it was about buying a condo. I would suggest a new condo or newer within a couple years. And that way you can rent it out. And on your child's 18th birthday, or when they get married, or when they go off to college, you can sell it and give them the equity. You can get back your deposit, because you're allowed to buy 2 properties in Canada for 5% down. Of course, brand new, they usually want 20% down, 15% down, or 10. That's why if you buy a couple years old, then you could just put 5% down. But the point is, look at the equity growth that you would, in 18 years, what a gift. You set them up for life, and they can keep it and have it themselves. That way they don't have to worry about affordability later, or sell it and go to college, or pay for that honeymoon.
I really hope my kids aren't listening. No, it's way early. They're not listening. We're good.
Oh, they were already born.
Yeah, they're too late for that.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad, where's our condo? Enough out of you.
Exactly.
Michelle wasn't there to give me that advice 20 years ago. Sorry.
Yeah, it's true. So yeah, that was my advice for everyone as well. If you're having a child, that's almost one of the best gifts you can give them.
Seems like a plan. Guess we should probably take a break.
Sure.
Looking at the clock there, going, let's take a break. All right. People want more information about your listings or TFS, ABCDEFGs, whatever they're called. I can't keep track of all the abbreviations. Where do they have to go?
MichelleCummins.ca.
We're back with more right after this.